Greetings, everyone. My name is David Rand. I'm an atheist and secular activist in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And I would like to introduce my new book, Stillbirth, The Failure of Secularism in the English-Speaking World. The book is an introduction to the issue of secularism, with emphasis on various implementations of secularism, some more successful than others, in key English and French-speaking countries. The book deals especially with the United States, Great Britain, France, and Canada, and gives a brief overview of the development or failure of secularism in those countries. The most important theme of the book is the distinction between two approaches to secularism. Lockean secularism or pseudo-secularism in English-speaking countries, and Republican secularism in the French-speaking world. Faced with these two models, I am certainly not neutral. The Republican model is clearly superior and preferable, and I endeavor to explain why in some detail. I pay particular attention to developments in Quebec, but not just because that is where I live. Quebec is important because it is here that the two models confront each other and where the partisans of these two models compete. As I state in the book, the future of secularism, if indeed it has a future, may very well be decided here in Quebec and in Canada. A secondary but also significant theme of the book is how the abandonment of universalism and related Enlightenment values in recent years has worsened the situation and greatly impeded the fight for secularism. Much of what used to be called the political left has been corrupted by various anti-Enlightenment ideologies, such as postmodernism, intersectionality, cultural relativism, and related issues, with the result that those who espouse those ideas are no longer on the left. They have abandoned the very values which define what the left is, in my estimation. I call them the post-left. Probably the worst consequence of post-leftism is the conflation of race and religion, leading to neglecting the all-important issue of freedom of conscience. I consider the Enlightenment to be arguably the greatest achievement of European civilization. The work of Enlightenment philosophers was European civilization engaging in constructive self-criticism, weeding out the religious obscurantism and tribalism of the past, and promoting objectivity, reason, and universal principles. The post-left, however, has taken that self-criticism to ridiculous and destructive extremes, demonizing European civilization and rejecting the Enlightenment itself. The result is a strong tendency towards nonsense and nihilism. The book also deals with a number of associated issues, such as the relationship between religion and violence, between religion and morality, and between monotheism and totalitarianism. It also discusses the connections between atheism and secularism, and between secularism and state atheism. These are three different issues, of course, but they are not completely unrelated, as they do overlap to some extent. The book Stillbirth consists of about 250 pages, with a detailed table of contents, a foreword by my Polish friend and colleague Nina Sankari, a lexicon, and a bibliography. The paperback version also contains an index, not included in the ebook, because it is not necessary. You can just do a search in the electronic version. The lexicon is particularly useful as I have endeavored to be as clear and accurate as possible when using various terms and expressions. Even if you disagree with my ideas and my definitions, the book should at least give you a clear explanation of what you are disagreeing with and may help you to clarify your own ideas. Stillbirth is available in both ebook and paperback versions, as I have explained. For further information or to order it, point your web browser at davidrand.ca/stillbirth, or visit amazon.ca or Amazon in your country and search for the author David Rand and the title Stillbirth. Thank you for listening.